Welcome back to Feeling Peckish Christmas. I'm so unnecessarily excited. Thank you for clicking on this video. You guys, it is Christmas Cookie Thursday. Every Thursday at Feeling Peckish Christmas, I am sharing with you a new Christmas cookie recipe for you to indulge in. This one is going to be gingerbread Santa Moustaches. I know. I think maybe I made this recipe because I had a Moustache cookie cutter that I've never used before that I bought, but it's probably not that. All right, let's get started on this recipe. In your mixer or your bowl with a electric whisk or your arm muscle and shut up, Julie. We're gonna mix together some butter and molasses. First off, let's get those in here. Bless you. Preheat your oven to 350. That's what that means. And then a little bit of molasses, and by a little bit, I mean a cup. That's not a little bit at all. That's probably too much molasses. And then I've got half a cup of brown sugar. And to hell with it, I'm gonna add my spices too. What the hell? You're not the boss of me. I'm not drunk. I'm not, I'm just excited. All right, so I have got a good portion of cinnamon going in. I've got ginger, all these measurements will be down below. I have got some cloves, and then I've got a little bit of nutmeg. All of these are dried ground up spices. Cool, let's mix. All right, that looks great. Just have a little tasty poo. I don't think I needed to do that. I wanted to change up the flavor a little bit with this gingerbread. This is a very similar one to the one I did when I did those zombie cookies for Halloween. If you didn't see that video, I'll make sure I put it in a card right there. We're gonna change up the flavors just a touch. I'm gonna add some orange zest, actually mandarin orange zest, which is really bright and super sweet. I love it. And then I've got 2 to 3 to, I don't know measurements, tablespoons of ground up pistachios. I just took them out of their shell and put them in a mortar and pestle and like did that a bunch. Sorry. Sorry, don't turn that into a GIF. It could have been a lot of different things. And then the final thing to go in is 3.5 cups of flour. That's gonna go in. And I'm just gonna stir this on a low speed until everything comes together and a nice dough is formed. Okay, we have our dough completed. Let's just get it off the mixing arm. And now down here I have 2 pieces of parchment paper. It's kind of a sticky dough, and I've made it before and you have to add a ton of flour, so I'm actually gonna roll it out in between the 2 pieces of parchment paper to avoid having to use extra flour and having the cookies get super dry. So we're gonna dump it onto our parchment paper and I'm gonna roll it out. All right, now that it's rolled out, I'm gonna get this guy off. So I've got it to about 1 centimeter or ½ an inch in thickness, and I'm going to use my little Moustache cookie cutter, and I'm gonna cut out a bunch of these. Trust me, the parchment paper is a lifesaver. Also, like, you don't have to clean your counter. I'm always thinking about you and like how important your time is to me and you. So you're welcome. Then I like using this bench scraper to kind of get in and under the cookie so I don't change the shape too much. If you don't have one of these, do you have one of those fish spatulas? Do you have like a regular spatula? Or you could just like flip it out onto your hand and flip it. Just try not to manipulate it too much, otherwise the shape's are really gonna warp a little bit. A lot. It's gonna warp a lot. And I've got my parchment paper on a baking sheet over there. Just gonna pop that on there. And once you've got a full sheet, those are gonna bake for 15 to 20 minutes in an oven set at 350. All right, so the cookies are baked and cooled and they look great. And now we're gonna get started on the icing. We're gonna make a royal icing today, and that's really simple. We're just gonna blend up 1 egg white and beat it until it's foamy. Okay, perfect. So at this point, I'm gonna go in with my icing sugar and about a tablespoon of water. You can use more water. I just like to check in on the consistency first, and then you can go ahead and add more. Awesome, I think that looks great. Doesn't need any more water on my end. I'm gonna get this into a piping bag so we can pipe it on our cookies. Once you've got it in a piping bag, I'm just gonna snip the tip and it's ready to rock and roll. So to ice them, I'm gonna show you what I like doing. So I like doing the outline first. I'm gonna do just the outline like that. And then wait 15, 20 seconds. We want it to firm up ever so slightly before we fill it in so that it doesn't fall over the edge of the cookie. And now you can go ahead and fill it in. If there are any gaps, you can just use a toothpick to spread the icing and make sure it gets nice and smooth. Now, before it dries entirely, I have got some toppings. So I thought some flake coconut would be really fun to sprinkle over top. We can do that as our first one. And then I also got this set of kind of white toppings. There's pearls, there's sprinkles, and there's sanding sugar. So I thought we can mix and match, do a bunch together, or we can do just a sanding sugar one. It's your choice. I just thought lots of different ones might look really fun. Okay, I'm gonna finish these off and then we will go to the beauty sequence. It looks so cute. You can wear it if you want, but your time would be better spent eating it. Oh. Great cookie. Orange zest in anything makes it better. Divorce? Not so much. Baking? Yes. That is a good cookie. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't watched all of our Christmas series, make sure you go back in time and you watch the rest of Feeling Peckish Christmas. Stay tuned for tomorrow's Feeling Peckish Christmas video. It's always a special new surprise for you and me. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're not part of the community, and I will see you tomorrow.